Good afternoon, this is Schweitzer, and let's look at this little worksheet here and kind of see how it works out here. Now we're mimicking the periodic table here, so you might not realize this is going to be family number 1, this is family number 2, and then we're skipping the transition metals here. This is the family number, what is it going to be, 13. So sometimes we say it's the third column, but it's actually 13, 14, 15, 16, we have 17, and we have 18. So number of valence electrons here is 1, 2, and then it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now this thing says draw a Bohr model for atoms. Okay, so we got so draw a Bohr model, show protons and neutrons amounts in center, show energy levels and electrons. Write atomic number for each, show Lewis dot for each. Okay, so not too many here, but a little bit of work to do here. So let's do this. It's going to be, let's do the Bohr model first. Hydrogen is just going to be one proton, and it's got neutrons. The neutrons can vary. So I'll just put neutrons here, and nucleus, one energy level, and one electron. Okay, here I have two protons. I got a neutron. I don't know how many. You could go to the periodic table and you could say, okay, well, how many are normally there? Typically, it's got a mass number of about 4, so typically it changes, but it's probably around 2. So I'm going to draw 2 of them in here. And this is going to one energy level, and we're going to get 2 electrons on here. And there we go. Alright, so 3 protons, 2, 3. Now we have 1 energy level. I don't know, I'm not going to worry about the neutrons so much. Just draw one neutron, show it there. And we have a second energy level now. The first energy level is full, 1, 2. Now we have a third electron in the second energy level. Alright, so now we have 4 protons. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 1, 2 energy levels. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're not quite sure yet where we're putting these guys. And then from here, we're going to go 5 protons. This is boron. 1, 2 energy levels. Sometimes we use dashes to show these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, 6 protons and 2 energy levels. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm showing the electrons in a way that we're maybe not be familiar with, but like in fact I put one here and one here, but we'll learn more about that later, and you could have put them together or somewhere else. So 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 number of protons. And then we'll go with this 1, 2, 1, 2. So all of these guys are all full. The first energy level at least. And we have 1, 2, 1, 2. We just keep building up around it. And this guy's going to need, well, it's got 6 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One spot missing. And this guy's got a full shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good example here we call the octet rule. The next one here is going to show the third energy level here. And now you notice this is mimicking the periodic table here. So we're looking at here we're through beryllium. No, actually we're through neon. We're starting down here. So one of our main thing is to try and see some trends here. So now we're looking at the third one down, which is sodium. Sodium's got 11 protons. 11 protons. And of course there's got some neutrons in there. There's my 11. There's neutrons in there, and it's got 1, 2, 3 energy levels on this guy. And the first two are full, picking up where we left off on the last guy. Alright. And if I wanted to, I could take this thing and potentially just copy and paste it over to the other ones to see, just to show you, for example, how this thing could work. And will it work? Let's clone this over here once, and didn't like it too much. Alright, well, it's got pretty close actually. So now I can just clone this thing over here, and you have to draw yours, but let's just get started here. So you'll notice that here, it's actually worked out pretty well, because you'll notice that I have 12 protons, and I just need to add one more on the outside. I have 13 protons, add 2 more on the outside, and continue on. And the last one should look like this. And if you want to check the PDF for the actual answer, you can. But keep building. This one should be full. Alright, this is neon, which is going to have 20 protons. You'll see neon right there. Atomic number is, we did neon, helium was 2, we got that one. We got neon was 10, we got that one. And the next one is going to be argon, 18. So this guy is going to be 18. So let's do that. Let's erase that quickly. And then we'll go 18. Alright. This is argon, so this is argon. And it's going to be 18 protons. And 3 energy levels, all of which are full. And I'm going to do one more, and then you can hopefully be filling in the rest. Okay? So here we're down to the 4th energy level, the 4th row. First row, second row of the periodic table, third row of the periodic table. Okay? And then at the 4th row. And the 4th row, of course, you might know has 4 energy levels. This is going to be starting with potassium. Okay? Now potassium is going to have how many neutrons here, or protons? 19. So 19 positives and 19 negatives. But we got 1, I got to start squeezing them in here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We really can't contain it. This box is getting too big. And we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be like neon. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then one more is 19. And of course this guy would just have one more than that. Okay. Check the PDF for the full answer key if you'd like. But, they also want us to draw Lewis dot structures. Okay, let's do that quick. Atomic numbers. Alright, so this guy is 1, and this guy is just number of protons, 2. Alright, this guy is 3. This guy is 4, notice the 4 positives. This guy is 5. This guy is 6. This guy is 7. And it just keeps on going. Every time we increment, we get one more. 9. This doesn't worry about the neutrons either, just protons. Protons determine the element. That's pretty important. All right, Lewis dots. So I'm going to just do a couple of them here. So this whole family of the same Lewis dot, this will be hydrogen with one dot. All right, this guy here would be lithium, and I'll put it right out of room. Lithium with one dot. This is neon with helium. Helium with two dots. And each dot represents the two electrons. I could have drawn them together too. Here I got three. I got three electrons, but only showing one. Here, beryllium. And it's got 1, 2. Just showing these two. And there we go. And move along. So let's do one more here. Well, you took the PDF for all the rest of the answers. Thank you very much.